Hey everyone, Andy Glass here with Glass Impressions. Today we're going to check out Woodpeckers' latest OneTIME tool. It's their modular bar gauge system. Now here I have it set up with the optional trommel head, but this is their second generation tool. They first brought this modular bar gauge system back in 2016. Again, this is the second generation. They've added a few different features and a few more tips that you can put in there. Now in front of me, I have the full modular bar gauge system with the optional trammel head in the sustainer case. This gives me an opportunity to show you everything that's available to the consumer. This system includes 8 solid brass tips, 2 clamp bodies, and the bars to cover a wide range from 8 1/4 inches to a full 96 5/8 of an inch. All this is in this foam line sustainer case for your convenience to bring to the job site or keep nice and organized in your shop. So what's the big deal with the modular bar gauge system? How does it work? Why is it here? Why do we need it? Let's dive in. I'll show you what each of these tips are for and what's their intended use. First, you have the blunt end tip. These are perfect for gauging the distance between the 2 pieces of material. This could be cabinet parts for shelving, drawer and door openings for panels. So here I have the blunt tip ends in and a simulated system here. This could be anything. It could be a drawer, it could be a cabinet part, it could be a small box, whatever it is. And just to see how this works, you simply loosen the knob, you shorten it up, push it side to side, tighten the knob, go straight out. Now this is exactly how far these two are apart. You can run a tape measure across this if you'd like, but the more accurate way is to bring this right to your saw, right to your table saw or chop saw and get this cut. Next is the arrow-shaped tip. These are designed to aid in checking for square, whether it's a cabinet frame, drawer box, door frame. All these arrow-shaped tips allow you to get right into the corner and get an accurate and repeatable reference point to check for square. Here I have a mock-up to demonstrate the arrowhead tips, and these are intended to check inside to inside for square or help you aid in that. Simply loosen the knurled knob, shrink it, put the arrow style tip right in the corner, extend the knob right to corner, make sure they're lined up where you want them. Use this hand to apply outward pressure to both of them and then tighten the knurled knob. Go straight up and then go back to the other corners, and if it fits in, which this is just a hair loose, so that would tell me that this is out of square, being that these 2 corners are a little bit longer than these 2 corners. Next is the pin tips. These are a must for measuring the distance between the cabinet parts like drawer sides for a drawer bottom or door openings for sizing a panel. Now here I have a mock-up to demonstrate the pin tips. Now this could be a door and you need to measure the panel. Now again, this is relative dimensioning. You're getting the exact dimension of what this is. So with the pin tips installed, just like before, you set them in the groove, you extend the bars, and you're able to lock down the knurled knob and grab the exact panel dimension. Last in the solid brass tips is the brand new mushroom style tips. These tips allow the user to finally measure the outside to outside dimension. And now if we want to do an outside to outside dimension, maybe we want to put a longer rail here or whatever this cabinet part is, or simply grab the mushroom ends on each side, squeeze them together, tighten the knurled knob, and now this inside to inside of these mushroom heads is the exact dimension. Well, that's tough to bring it to a saw. So what you do is you unscrew them and you put on the blunt ends. The distance of the blunt ends is the same exact distance from the stem to the inside of the mushroom head. And now when you do that on both sides, your outside dimension now becomes your inside dimension. So from here to here is exactly this dimension, and again you can bring that right to your saw. Very excited for is the 2 optional trommel heads. So if I remove the housing, I can go ahead and screw these together and make a long bar, however long I need, just for demonstration purposes. We'll keep it at this length, but you simply put on one of your trommel heads, tighten it down. They both have the carbide tip scribes, and they both can take a pencil. So you simply put them in place, Make sure they're on the same side to make measuring easy. And how I line these up is I put them flat, and that'll keep them in the same plane. And you can run this along any part of the bar. Simply put it flat, tighten the knob on the back. You can use this for your pivot point. Whoops, didn't tighten that enough. Oh, the bar got loose on me. And boom, you're ready to go. If you want to change it, put it flat on its back. You can measure those points. Boom. If you want to take the pencil out and use this as a scribe, you can do that as well. And you can scribe right into your workpiece for having a permanent mark. Now, you might not be able to see that, but the premise is still the same. The entire modular bar gauge is very versatile and has a wide range of application when it regards to woodworking. For the current work that I do, I am really excited for the arrow point heads and the trommel points. If you're someone that builds small boxes or delicate fine woodworking pieces, this could be a great kit that saves you time and frustration and allows you better accuracy and repeatability in your setups. Well, there you go, guys. Woodpecker's latest one-time tool, the modular bar gauge system. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'd be happy to provide some feedback and answer any questions you may have. If you're not already subscribed, please do so and hit that bell button so you get notified of each upload. Don't forget to share and smash that like button. I'm Andy Glass with Glass Impressions. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.